Well, the Mid-Island Hot Rod Association is a group of guys that have, a bit long in the tooth, you might say, been doing the business for a long time. A number of them started the Seaside Cruisers Club over 22 years ago.
It's a 1957 Chev Bel Air, two-door sedan. I had one of these cars when I was a young kid, when they first come out. So I got this one and rebuilt it, and here we are.
It's been a long time coming. Tonight it's going down. I'll get your motor running, baby. Hey.
This is a 1953 Chevrolet Sports Coupe. Was built in Maple Ridge, British Columbia. We purchased it, and it's just a fun ride. We do a lot of cruising and some car shows.
And this year is our second anniversary show, and we've turned it into a true classic car event. The show itself is actually a three-stage event. It's got a swap meet, a car corral, and the show and shine. And the show and shine, we've had registrations up for about a month now. We've got 100 registrations already. We're looking forward to a sold-out show of 250 cars.
It's a very rare two-door post car. It's called a Radio Delete. It's a Model 440 with a 440 motor in it. And it's all original.
Feel my thunder. Slide onto that girl. Moonlight in your eyes. Cruise up the mountain.
It's a 1972 Dodge Challenger. It's all numbers matching, automatic transmission, and a 340 motor. We'd like to see everybody come out to the show on July 5th at the Arbutus Equestrian Center. We're opening up the gates to the public at 9 o'clock, and the gates, to get through them, it's all by donation. All of the proceeds from the day's events go to local community charities, including the Nanaimo Food Bank.
I'm Leon Davis, manager of the Nanaimo District SPCA. Summer is here. Did you know that if you transport your dog in the back of a pickup truck, even if it's safely with a body harness or in a crate, their paws can get really badly burned from the heat coming off the flatbed of the truck. So please be aware of that and test that temperature with your hand.
Go interactive with
Kate. This is Brian McFadden. He is the Vice President here at the Vancouver Island Military Museum, and there is, as we speak, the Veterans Wall of Honor being installed. What is it?
The Veterans Wall of Honor is something we've been working on for a couple of years now, and it's a way to honor Canada's veterans and veterans of our allies. It's for people who have served Canada and the allies from the First World War right through to the present day. We had over 10,000 people served during the Cold War. And so we felt it important that those people should be honored on the Wall of Honor as well.
And
so,
their rank isn't specified.
No, we're not concerned whether they were a private or a general. We're honoring the fact that they served their country. The years they served and the unit they served with is all that will show on the wall. And that's now become the norm. I think you'll find in many of the walls of honors and memorials, they don't show a rank any longer. They simply show the person's name, the unit they served in, and the years that they served. And so we're doing the same thing.
Now, Inside Edge is here right now putting the tiles on for Phase 1. It's completely sold out. Phase 2 is the wall that is over on that side, and that's 25% sold out?
About 25% sold out, yes.
Going quickly?
Very quickly. We've had people who have come into the museum and picked up an application form, and they've gone away. They live in perhaps Parksville or Qualicum Beach, and so now when there's more publicity around the wall, then they're phoning up and saying, I'd like to get this plaque done as soon as possible. So we have at least 3 or 4 phone calls a week for people wanting plaques on the wall.
And that's from all over Vancouver Island?
All over Vancouver Island, yes.
Excellent. Yep. Okay, and now when that second phase sells out, you could expand farther.
Yes, we have the option on either side of the museum. There's 2 walls there. We could go down each side of those walls. But when we approached the city at first with this idea, they were unanimous in giving their approval. And so the first and second phase was for the front of the building, and then we have the option then to look at either side. I think it will really depend on the demand.
Now, it's easy to see that it is a very touching way to honor the veterans. It's also a very important fundraiser for the Military Museum. How much do you aim to raise through this project?
We'd like to raise about $20,000 for the project. The plaques are $195 each, and that's treated as a gift to the museum, a donation to the museum. And so, because we're largely dependent on the donations from the public, this is one way for us to raise the money to conduct the museum's business, build new exhibits, all the things that we would do on a normal day-to-day basis. That money helps us do that.
Hi, my name's Jolyon Brown. I'm a retired architect and a member of the Nanaimo Theatre Group. We have about 150 to 160 members right now. Right now we're building a new portico over the main entrance. It covers the main entrance and the actors' entrance. We built an addition 2 years ago for making costumes and rehearsals, which has its own gabled canopy, and people think that's the main entrance sometimes. So once the new canopy is up, they'll have a more impressive entrance portico and there'll be no confusion. The building was named after a long-time patron of the arts and a member of the theatre, but the group itself, the Nanaimo Theatre Group, is the company, the amateur company that runs this community theatre. And we've just won the North Island Zone competition with the play that's currently running, and it's going on to Kamloops for the BC final in a couple of weeks' time. The building started here as a one-room schoolhouse that was bought by the original members for $7,000. That's the area that's now used for dressing rooms and makeup by the actors. A lot of the work was done by the individual members, and they could only build as they got money in from the performances. So it's grown over the years like Topsy, and finally in 1980 the auditorium that patrons who come to it now was finally opened in February 1980. This will probably be the last little bit we can add for several years, but at least the building now has a completely new roof and is watertight. If you haven't acted at all, or you have acted in the past, come and join us, or come and join us in the audience. We'd just love to have more people come.
Go interactive with
me, Kelly. Ranked the #1 Chihuahua in Canada for long hair and smooth coats in 2014. This is Penny and Dell, and we're here at the dog show, Nanaimo Kennel Club's dog show. What is it that makes Penny a top dog?
Well, based on the breed standard of what a long coat Chihuahua should look like, the judge is looking for dogs, sweetie, dogs that most closely match that written standard. They're looking for perfection. And so for every dog you beat, because you're the best dog that day, you get points for that. And at the end of the year, whoever has the most points, which means they've defeated the most dogs, gets the crown of top dog.
That's awesome. So it kind of comes down to the handlers too, because you have to be able to show off these traits.
You do, handlers and breeders.
Okay.
Penny's actually locally bred, and her breeder owner also trains her to show, and anyone can do it. You start off going to classes, you learn from fellow exhibitors with little guys like this, work your way up to Penny.
So anyone can do it, that means I can give it a try.
That means you can give it a try. We'll let you show Penny because she knows what she's doing and you're not quite ready yet.
Come on, Penny.
So we're watching competition of long coat Chihuahuas with Kelly having learned how to show a dog.
Good girl.
So now the process is that the long coat Chihuahua is going to be examined by the judge, and he's looking for things that would make a long coat Chihuahua specific to that breed. He wants to see the dog's movement going away and coming towards him. Now he's looking for expression. And as a judge, they study the breed standards.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
You don't have to be a participant to enjoy these events. This is open to the public. People can come out and check this out.
Oh yeah, and if there's a breed they're interested in, come and see and watch what they're doing. Maybe talk to some of the owners what it's like to live with that breed. You can learn a lot at a dog show.
And there's all sorts of those events listed on the Nanaimo Kennel Club website.
July 11th here at the Qualicum Beach Airport is the Qualicum Beach Airshow. It happens every second year, and this year they're really excited because Super Dave is coming here from the Discovery Channel TV show Airshow, and he's got a brightly colored yellow plane, and he's going to fly around, do acrobatics and all sorts of exciting things. We're also going to have this super steerman here featured in the Airshow, and it's going to be doing some tricks with 4 skydivers from 10,000 feet over top of the airfield as well. So lots of great activities, good for the whole family. There's going to be a pancake breakfast in the morning, and there's going to be hamburgers and hot dogs served during the day. Come on out. We hope to see you there.
Go presents Random Acts of Magic.
Hey everybody, we're at Woodgrove Mall and we're doing another Random Act of Magic. I just met a lovely young lady here. Your name?
Chloe.
Chloe. Everybody say hi, Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Chloe, today we're going to do a card trick. I have a deck of cards. We're just going to take them out of the box, and I want you to see something really neat because the box changes. It gets really tiny.
What?
I know, crazy, huh? So we have a deck of cards here. So this is what we're going to do, Chloe. I'm going to run through. As you can see, all the cards are very different.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm just going to run through and just say stop. You ready? Here we go.
Stop.
All right, take a look.
Okay.
Have it? We'll show the camera. I don't want to see it. Now this is what's going to happen. This is so cool. All I'm going to do is snap my fingers just like this. Ready? Watch.
Okay.
That's it. Did you see anything happen? Oh, well, take a look. I'm going to run through the cards. What card did you pick?
9 of diamonds.
9 of diamonds. Well, let's take a look. I want you to look through here, and I want you to see if you see the 9 of diamonds anywhere.
Oh my gosh. It's gone.
It is gone. It is gone. Well, there's only one place it could have gone. Maybe it's in that little box. Let's take a look. I'm just going to open it up like so. And we have a little folded up card inside.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, one card.
What?
Let's take a look. And it is the 9 of diamonds.
That is insane.
That's it for another Random Act of Magic.
That guy is so talented. He keeps coming up with new things that he can do, and just when you think you know what he's capable of, he comes up with something else. You're watching Go Island 60, a 1-hour edition of Go focused on the central Vancouver Island area for the week of June 26th to July 3rd. June. Well, it's the month that summer officially arrives, and the weather has been fantastic, but in case you need another reason to go to the beach, Qualicum Beach is giving you one. The town of Qualicum Beach is hosting the 4th annual Beach Day on Sunday, July 5th from noon until 5 p.m. The Chamber of Commerce in Qualicum Beach provided this video from last year's event. It looks like a ton of fun. This year they will have the VIU Shellfish Research Center touch tank on hand. The Vancouver Aquarium Marine Mammal Rescue Center will be there. There's a vintage fashion show and lots more, including live music and food. There's tug of wars and bubbles for the kids. It really is a fantastic day at the beach. The 4th annual Qualicum Beach Day, Sunday, July 5th, noon until 5. Shuttles will run from the downtown to the waterfront. So thank you to the Qualicum Beach Chamber of Commerce for providing us with video. And there's another really cool video online that captures the energy of the first event, which took place in 2011. You can have a look at that, www.qualicumbeach.com. It's time now for a short break, but first, here is an introduction to the Cocker Spaniel.
The Cocker Spaniel is a very versatile breed. It can do pretty well anything you ask it to do. They're loving, they're caring, they're a great medium-sized family dog, and they love performance for anybody. They're a high-maintenance dog. That means that they have to have their ears checked. You have to clean out the jowls, you have to clean out the eyes because they're a big-eyed breed. They need daily brushing. They need a lot of extra care, but they make an excellent family pet. I don't recommend anybody with under school-aged children because a Cocker can go with anybody to any of the kids' functions. They're a well-behaved and well-mannered dog. And the better manners they have, that's up to the individual owners, but they are very versatile. And they need a lot of exercise. They do get very barky when they don't have an outlet for that energy. They're a hunting breed. They're bird dogs, and they love to hunt. You can travel with a Cocker well. They're very versatile in hunting to sports and everything. I can't say enough good things about them, but it's those big, soft, loving eyes that just melts your heart all the time.
30 reasons to celebrate at the North Island Wildlife Recovery Association, problematic signage at City Council chambers, and the boys are back with the conclusion of Clocked at the Nanaimo Rotary Fun Car Rally.